Okay, interruption done. Okay, that was a hard hit, so let's see what the change was. 65, 66, and 68 over here still, 69. So, still about 3 or 4 thou behind at least. So we got about half of it. And the wheels still aren't true, so I'm going to try it again. Same deal. Okay. Now let's see what we got to work with. Looks like we only moved it just a little bit. Yeah, it's still in the same spot. This one here is dead center on the bottom. Yeah, not quite dead, but pretty close. This one's high. So this needs to be beat down and twisted. So I'm going to go ahead and beat on this side of the flywheel because I want that shaft to come down a little bit too. So we're getting 2 adjustments at once here. Same spot, no change. Didn't change it, so I didn't hit it hard enough. So it should be on the wrong side too, maybe. Ah. Spring back. What side of the flywheel I had it on the first time? Yeah, who knows. Okay, a little bit of a change that time. Same identical spot. Yeah, looks about the same to me. So same thing, but a little bit harder. Step up the force. I made a big move that time. Oh yeah, that moved it. Okay, so now we're high. Yeah, same spot actually. I thought it looked different. This one over here keeps not moving either. Okay, I'm going to hit it without the wrench on the other side this time. So we're strictly trying to just bend this shaft right now. So that helped that side a little bit. This side over here is still out. Same spot. And that's here. So this one needs to be beat in. This one needs to be beat down. So it needs to be shifted. We're not shifting it. It needs to be shifted. So hit it harder. This flywheel needs to be bent in, and this one needs to be shifted down. So the first thing you do is shift to get it square, then you squeeze it. So it takes 2 separate things to do it. Can't do them both at once. You have to think ahead of a couple of different hits, a couple moves ahead to figure out what you're going to do. Okay, that time it moved quite a bit. So now it's high on this side over here. This one's high over here. See, it moved quite a bit. It moved more than I wanted to move it. So now I go back. These you move back a lot quicker or easier than you do with going out, so you don't hit it as hard. Okay, move just barely. Hit it again. Not moving. They're 180 apart right now, which is what I didn't want it to do. So they're high there. And it's high right here. Okay, that got them more equal. Sometimes it's a real guessing game on what to do, but with enough practice you kind of get an idea where you're at. So I'm still trying to get it back to where it's centered. When it moved left, when I hit it hard enough to move it, it moved a lot. So I'm having to step my forces back up to make it move to the center. Okay, that's high just past the nut. So it's still high over here. So it still needs more hitting. Harder hit. There we got some activity. So now you notice how this one here is barely moving. Still moving, but not by much. Okay. That's just about centered. And that one's at the bottom. So this one's high right here. That one's high down there, which is totally opposite with each other. This shaft needs to be bent. This pin, this side needs to go up. And then we need to spread the flywheel to fix the other side. Let's close squeeze it. Let me see where's it at here. It's high. We need to squeeze this side and we need to go down with that side. So squeezing, use the clamp. A little bit of a squeeze, see what happens. It's kind of in this area here. See what that does. Okay, that needle's pretty much just twitching. It's not really rising in any particular spot. If it was, it's more like right here. So try that one more time, see what happens. About the same area. Okay, this side's getting worse, that side's getting better. Okay, now this needs to be bent down, so I'm going to go and put it in a hydraulic press. We're going to put it in the press. Press down right here in the bottom and hit it right here with the lead hammer right on the end of that shaft, which will bend it down a little bit, and then that should give me what I want. Because this side here doesn't move, it's solid over here. It's really hard to make it do anything. Alright, back in a minute. And I need my little hammer here. 2 light hits. Okay, let's see what we got. We either helped it, hurt it, or it's good. Which one's it going to be? I would guess more. Pretty close. It's runnable right now. We're at half a line above. I'm too picky for that. I want it better than that. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, same spot. So that needs more hitting. And this one is the same spot over here where it needs less hitting. So when I make this better, it makes this side worse. I'm okay with that for now. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to hit it again. I'll give it 2 more love taps. Now when I'm hitting it right on the gear here. That's where I hit. And somewhere over here there should be marks, evidence of what I did that. See those gear teeth marks right here? That's from hitting it. Doesn't hurt the gear at all. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we're high right there. We're high down here. We're exactly 180 apart, which is where we're trying to avoid being, but that's about all we're going to get. Okay. Okay, so this one here is high here. So that needs to be moved that way. That was a double compound maneuver. I spread the flywheel and I beat it sideways. We're trying to get the two to go to work together with each other, not be separate. They're still separate right now. So that still needs to go that way. And this one's getting worse going the other way. Let's see here. You go that way. You go that way. That was a spread and a bend. Same spot. Same spot. Same hit. A little harder. That's better. That didn't change. Yeah, not much difference really. Okay, more compounded moves. Can't get to do what I want. Let's see, let me make sure we're right thing. See, one thing doesn't work, try something else. So we're going to go ahead and squeeze it right here. And I got to hit it right here. Okay, that side's getting happier. Needs to be hit right here. So I'm working 90 degrees apart between the areas that we need to work with. Probably back where we started. Yep. Exactly where we started. Things go in circles usually. Okay, that's high there. Okay. Okay, that side looks good. Where's this one aired at? Ooh, they're equal. That's a plus. This one's high about in this area. This one's still high right here. So that's a light tap, tap, tap right there. Should get us pretty close. That was a light tap. Yeah. Help that, hurt this one. What a shocker. Sometimes it takes a while to do these cranks. Alright. This is going to be one of the long ass ones. Okay, right back to where we started. Yeah, just barely different. It's actually high over here this time. Okay, so I still need to go that way. Needs to be hit more right here instead of here. Which makes it easier for me. That one quit moving, I like that. And I moved to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to hit this with a, I put it in the press. Tap on the bottom side. Same way we've been hitting it every time. And I'm going to go ahead and check the torque on this nut and make sure it's tight too while I'm at it. So, alright, we'll be back.